Good morning, friends, and welcome to the Off Script podcast. I'm Shari Armstrong.
Did you have to think about that for a second?
I want to say Amy Wegman.
Well, don't do that. I'm Amy Wegman. We're so happy you're joining us. This is our neighborhood news podcast where we kind of take a look at what's going on throughout Southwest Florida through the eyes of our community correspondents. They live and work in the neighborhoods where you live and work. And so we're just going to take a tour of Southwest Florida this morning.
Yeah, we are. How's your day going?
It's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week.
It's been a week, but am I too quiet? Can y'all hear me?
I hear you pretty well.
No. Okay,
You
just
sound
making
good.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a week and just, chugging into the weekend and life's good.
Yeah.
You know what I
like
mean?
that.
Have no
Yeah.
complaints.
Yeah, same.
How about you?
I'm the same.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm the same. It's been a long week. But
You're
we're
a
here.
vision in olive.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to embrace my fall, but am I really? I wear this like every 2 weeks.
I really need to go get my nails done, and I'm like, oh, do I go dark? Are we there yet?
Let me tell you something. I've already made my appointment, and I found this. Oh, you would love it. It's like a turtle shell, like like this.
Like tortoise shell?
Yeah, what did I say?
Turtle shell?
Sorry, tortoise shell. It's like a tortoise shell. Quiet, everyone. Okay, I'm barely making it through Thursday.
But it's like shimmery?
yeah. It like. Do you see how this kind of does a thing?
Yeah,
it's
that's like
magnetic,
cat eye.
kind of. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like cat eye. So
Oh.
I already got it planned.
I'm not that girl. I show up and I'm like, what color? What color?
What am I feeling?
This one.
Yeah. I got a plan. I follow the girls on TikTok.
I'm working on that. I'm growing in my
Digital era.
Digital era.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Boca Grande, talk about parking there because this has been a hot topic for a while now. Alex Orenchuk is our Charlotte County community correspondent. One of the areas that he covers every day is Boca Grande. So there's this ordinance that was put in place by Lee County commissioners because, you think Boca Grande, and it's kind of like a counterintuitive. You don't think it's Lee County because it's so far because you go up and over and down. But it's Lee County. So Lee County commissioners voted to eliminate all of these public parking spaces.
And people were upset.
Oh, they were upset.
Mm-hmm.
And there's two sides to the story, as always. But basically, from 1st to 19th, all of that parking, the public parking on the side streets there was eliminated. And then downtown was limited to, I believe it was 3 hours, unless you have this special permit. But a lot of people are like, slow your roll here.
Yep.
I moved to this area so I could go to the beaches and go in the beautiful water and enjoy what that area has to offer. Local businesses are like, hey, business is dropping because of this.
Exactly. So you were talking about those people who are like, listen, I don't want to see this in my community. And now they're taking steps to try to take action against this ordinance. So they formed this group called the Boca Community Access Alliance. They just had their first meeting.
Okay.
And they are literally, how many people would you say were there? Probably about 30 people.
Yeah.
Alex was there.
Couple dozen.
And they're like, listen, we want to push back on this. You were talking about the restaurants out at Boca Grande. They were already saying like, listen, we're feeling the impact of these new changes when it comes to parking. So you've got people who own property out there, who own restaurants out there, just regular people who are so used to being able to access the beach with closer parking that are saying, listen, we are going to push back on this.
Right. And so, it's one of those things where there's two sides, but many of the leaders in the community, if you will, are kind of speaking out saying we all need to get on the same page with this. So the restaurants are reporting 30% drop in sales. The county leaders, though, say the reason why, what's the why behind this is because they're trying to protect the environment there, reduce noise, because as you can see by the video, there are a lot of homes nearby, reduce traffic, reduce trash. They're just trying to change the vibe, I guess, when it comes to all that publicness, if you will. But, it is a beautiful beach that so many people, like you said, were used to going to. So Alex is not even close to done following this. This is something we're going to be watching for a while because, like Shari said, that group was organized. They had their meeting. They're going to be pushing back. So we'll see where this goes from here because, the leaders in Lee County are going to have to listen.
Yep. Let's go from Boca Grande to Fort Myers.
This is another growth story.
Another one. Yeah, another growth story. A lot of people have been talking about it. I feel like if you are not familiar with the concept of this hotel near the Sidney and Vern Davis Art Center in downtown Fort Myers, you might have heard of the Godzilla Hotel.
Right. So that's what people who are against this idea dubbed it the Godzilla Hotel. Basically, city council voted to move forward and allow this hotel to be bumped up from 9 stories up to 11 stories.
Right.
It's going to have 175 rooms. This is like the first street area of downtown. The people who oppose the idea of building it higher are like, wait a second, this doesn't fit in with the like charm of downtown Fort Myers. But other people are like, hey, it's growth, tourism, all of the new restaurants, like more people patronizing them. And so just, growth is a thing. I feel like no matter where it is or what we're talking about, you can see both sides, right? Like growth and change hurt a little bit. We feel that to our core right now.
Absolutely.
But sometimes it's necessary,
Yeah.
and it's where do you meet in the middle to have that happy balance?
That's so well said, because I am all for the growth that we're seeing in Southwest Florida. At the same time, Allie, our producer, brought up how you can go to the top of the city and Burn Davis Art Center and you can do like a 360, right?
40th birthday party was there.
That's right. I remember it.
It was a surprise.
I wasn't invited, but
I know. Like apparently nobody was
at the party.
Literally, like I'm like, hi, who did you guys invite? Nobody's here.
Anyway, it's like a touchy subject.
It is super for me too. For me too.
No, I'm just kidding. But, you can see it's the 360 up there. So now when you put a hotel up there, right, people are worried, like, am I going to be able to have that same experience? So there are two sides.
It's going to be interesting because I do think that this is just the beginning. Having grown up locally.
You mean as far as growth?
100% with
absolutely.
high rises and whatever. Think about Fort Myers when I was in high school, not going into bars and clubs because I was way too young.
Right, of course.
But just going down to that area, it was so different. It was all attorneys' offices on the bottom floor, and there weren't high rises. There wasn't like a main hotel. So I just think this is the beginning of these types of conversations moving forward.
I agree, especially with them trying to convert like that whole area into like a culinary scene, really bringing in all these restaurants, really making it a destination. When you have a destination, people need someplace to stay.
Okay,
right?
Can I just say, we told you, what was it, last week or the week before? We both went to the new restaurant, OEC. It's Italian Japanese fusion. I went again, and I have been dreaming about the Caesar salad there since I ate there.
It sounds like Neha has also been dreaming about the Caesar salad.
Caesar
as well.
salad is like, I don't know what's in it. I mean, it's on the menu, so I probably could have just read it.
Yeah.
But it is so good.
You said, for me, I'm thinking of Caesar salad, and there is a difference between like basic Caesar salad and like great. But you were like, it's got like an avocado something.
Maybe. There's something green in the sauce. It was full leaves of, I don't know if it was romaine, whatever. There were radish slices and like the crispiness, but the dressing, I was just like, I kept going back for more. We got 2 of them because I was with a group of my girlfriends.
Yeah.
And, everyone had moved on to the next thing. And I was like, is anyone going to eat that leaf of lettuce?
Let me get that right there.
Anyway, so that talk about growth in downtown just made me think of new restaurants and new places and how that scene is just changing so much.
Absolutely.
Right, so Caesar salad on the brain.
Also the dumplings at OESU. I think we're just fans. I think the whole team now is just fans because Allie and Neha also went and they were raving about it.
I would like it if you would call me dumpling. That's like a nice love word.
You kind of are my dumpling. Do you want to move on to the next story, dumpling? Oh.
How about it? Oh, yes, I love this story. Yeah.
Okay.
Patrick, we're sorry that your face is cut off.
Oh, here we go.
Are.
Yes.
Okay.
Patrick Jr., congratulations to you. So this story actually came from our community correspondent, Miyoshi Price, plugged into the Fort Myers community. This student, this is Patrick Jr., and he is up for Athlete of the Year.
Isn't this through Sports Illustrated?
He will be, if he wins, he'll be featured on Sports Illustrated.
How cool
and
is that?
There's a $25,000 prize as well. Right now, across the whole entire United States, he is fifth.
He
right
needs
now.
your vote, okay?
So
Southwest Florida. So he's ranked, what's WR? Wide receiver?
Wide receiver, yeah.
2030 class Under Armour. He's in 8th grade. He's the same age as my child. And I'm just so proud of him for getting this recognition. And so if you want to do a favor for Patrick, do us a favor here in Southwest Florida. He's in 5th place. We can make it happen.
Come on, it's just a click. And I do want to say, if I'm going to speak off the script for a second.
This is off script.
Thank you. That gives me the confirmation. I believe this is Patrick Sr.'s son, which really makes sense, but he is like a big staple in the community. Patrick Sr.
Nice.
Working with kids, working with people in the community, like really cheering for them. He's like a community advocate.
Nice.
So I think it just makes it that much more of an awesome deal for us to rally around his child who's like moving forward.
We might have to fill this seat with a little mystery guest Patrick in the future.
Yeah, for
We
sure.
do have a mystery guest, by the way. If you saw the chair, we love to bring guests on the podcast. So we will be joined momentarily with our beautiful mystery guest. But if you want to vote for him, I would say the easiest way, because the link is kind of long and complicated, just search Athlete of the Year and then search Patrick Ryan Jr.
Right.
And you'll come up together.
Yep, that's
You know?
good. That's good.
Look at me teaching you how to Google.
One of the things we're most passionate about as an entire morning team, I would like to say,
Is food.
Always. And so, friendly reminder that yesterday, Sizzle Dining officially came back to Southwest Florida.
So 127 restaurants, I believe it is, across Southwest Florida. So Sizzle Dining partners with Blessings in a Backpack. If you don't know what that is, it's an amazing organization. They basically fill the gap for kids who go home over the weekend and don't have access to food. So they get these blessings literally in a backpack in the form of a bag of non-perishable, easy food items that they can grab and have some nutritious stuff to snack on over the weekend. And, you know, during the summer, this is a big program too, because when kids aren't getting those free and reduced breakfast, lunch at school, then Blessings in a Backpack comes in. We have other organizations that help as well, but this is just an example. You see they got the applesauce, the graham crackers. They usually get some of those like beef jerky.
Yep.
Anyway, Sizzle Dining, you go, and it's affordable. You can do like $38 3-course meals.
Yeah, and a dollar from each one goes to Blessings in a Backpack.
Right, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when it adds up and you have all of these people dining, I think Guy, he was with us last week, said that they donated, well, it was some crazy amount of money. It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like hundreds, tens of thousands of thousands
I
of
do want to
dollars.
say it was like 60-something.
60-something, right? That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so just check it out, Sizzle Dining. You can look up all the different restaurants. You can make reservations. You can see their menus, and they have different options. They even have breakfast options this year. So it's just a great way to give back and fill your belly too, which we're all about.
My feed, I don't know if I feel like your feed might look like this right now, full of the Sizzle Dining people, like influencers and people who've been out. And what I love too is the diversity. You kind of saw it behind you. You could get like a little tuna, like you said, or like we showed, or you can get like a dessert, anything in between. But you have so many options throughout Southwest Florida.
Yeah, I mean, like every county. Is there a frog in your throat?
I believe so.
All right, so I hear you're are you busy this weekend? Is it this weekend or is it tomorrow?
It's next Tuesday.
Oh, all right. Guess we're not doing lunch then.
Oh, sorry about that. Anyway, that was weird. You might have to reschedule you. But this is an important reason. So I'm going to be emceeing the Youth Empowerment Culinary event, which is super cool.
I love that.
It's going to be at the Ascent at Metropolitan Naples, and you're going to love this. It's basically 3 celebrity judges that are paired with local kids in our community. And excuse me, I don't know why I'm dying, but they essentially are going to be creating appetizers, a main course, and a dessert. They'll be working alongside a celebrity judge, and then afterwards, a celebrity chef, and then afterwards there will be celebrity judges, including Tito Ortiz, who will be there to judge their creations.
That's so cool.
I'm so excited to be a part of this.
So do you get to taste test?
I can. I'm very I have food allergies, so I'm very I would hate to blow up while emceeing.
It was awkward because I just now found out that you were allergic to peanuts.
Yeah.
And we've worked together for years. That
So-
could have not gone well a couple of times.
But it's okay because it doesn't surprise me because you didn't invite me to the birthday party. You didn't know.
it was a surprise party. It was a surprise party.
Anyway, so I'm super excited about it, and I wanted to talk about it just because the tickets are super affordable. Amy, it's like $20 to go.
That's awesome.
And it goes back to benefit a nonprofit that these kids are already a part of in the community, and basically it's all about exposure for these kids.
I love that.
Showing them different aspects of Southwest Florida, different career paths and stuff like that. So if you are interested in going to that, you can go. You just literally type in Youth Empowerment Culinary Event. It pops up, and you can buy some tickets.
I still haven't been to Tito's Cantina.
I
in Cape
have.
Coral. So good though, right? Everyone raves about it.
And let me tell you something. Tito himself was there the night. He's there often, but he was there the night I actually went with Caitlin Knapp. He is so incredibly kind.
Yeah. He's
so kind.
Former MMA fighter, if you aren't familiar with who Tito.
Yeah.
Is it Ortiz or Ortez? I never say it right.
I always say Ortiz.
It's kind of like the road off of Colonial.
I grew up
I never
here, so
really
I
know.
always translate that to Ortiz.
Yeah,
but
same.
Anyway, super kind. Shout out to him. He made sure that we were well taken care of. But besides that, he just cared. He was just so nice. So definitely check out Tito's when you can.
Okay. Yeah. It's time to bring in our mystery guest. And this is someone that I'm super excited to talk with because, one of our kind of things that we do here at Fox 4 is we go neighborhood by neighborhood, and we have community correspondents who cover literally just one area. And so I have just grown. I grew up locally, so did Shari, but I've really just fallen in love again with DeSoto County because our community correspondents that cover DeSoto County and Arcadia. Like, we're in it so much more now and seeing what's happening there so much more that I'm like, it's so charming there. So we want to invite Sandra, and I have to look up your last name, Guffey. Okay, we're talking about tourism in DeSoto County. So welcome.
Thank you. It's so good to be with you both. Thank you. And I'm just loving your conversation.
Oh.
I'm regretting my nail polish choice.
no,
I'm not sure.
These are
Although I did
beautiful.
do one dark. So I wasn't
like
sure.
it.
I was
Yeah.
conflicted.
No,
Yeah.
she's got like the
no.
gray.
Yeah.
You're like easing into the fall. I like
There
that.
you go.
I like
Slide
that.
in. Yeah.
So Arcadia, DeSoto County tourism, I mean, it is like kind of gangbusters right now for you guys. Tell me a little bit about what's going on there for people who maybe haven't visited.
Well, I did not grow up here, so it was a little foreign to me, almost, to say, DeSoto.
Where did you grow up?
Way out there, Colorado.
Okay,
Yeah,
big difference.
So, big difference.
Yeah.
So, like DeSoto County, where is that? Well, some people say it's the middle of nowhere. No, we're the middle of everything.
Yeah. Oh.
Because we are just an hour away from anything you could possibly need.
Yeah.
An hour from here, an hour from Sarasota, an hour, maybe a little stretching it a bit, but you can get to Tampa, you can get to Sarasota, you can get to Fort Myers, Cape Coral, anywhere, and you're inland a bit, so you get some of this peacefulness and
Yes,
calm.
yes.
We've got the Peace River, which is aptly named, and it's an experience. I say you go east to go west because it's sort of that old west flavor. We've got the cowboys, we've got the cattle, and then you kind of go north to go south because everybody there has a southern accent.
Yeah,
If you're from there, you say you're the deep south.
Yes.
You sweetheart.
You know what? When we do interviews out there, that's when I'm reminded of that.
Yes.
It's like it's almost like it's its own little entity because literally those accents are so strong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I make a point when we go to like Central Florida to take that instead
Same.
of 75 to go through because
Same.
it's just like the charm, and we try to stop and have lunch or dinner or whatever.
Right.
So talk to me a little bit about Visit Florida. You got their highest honor, which is called the Henry Award, for your innovative Florida Wild marketing campaign, right? So talk to me a little bit about this.
Well, we are Florida Wild. That's our tourism theme, and I brought you some goodies so that you can see, a little how we marketed and rebranded. The Henry Award is named after Henry Flagler.
Okay.
And he, railroad baron, and he brought people to Florida, so they named tourism. Yes.
I love it. I'm looking.
So, yeah, they're all for you. It was top in rural marketing for rural counties, and there are about 30-some rural counties in Florida. And we were so pleased to win this award with our marketing agency, and it's just so important to really kind of get that message out there that we are Florida Wild. We're not Florida, we're not the
Like the status quo,
yes,
right? Yeah.
We are not. We kind of do our own thing. We're resilient people. We have the Peace River, which in spite of its name still has a little bit of that rugged wildness that, you feel like you could see a dinosaur.
Sure.
Rex is just going to come right out there at you. And, we've got plenty of alligators, but then it's the attitude of, we're standing on our own.
Yeah.
We're strong, we're resilient.
Yeah.
And we wanna do
Hardworking,
this.
too.
Yes.
Very
much
hardworking.
so. Very much so. Yeah.
When I think about, like Amy said, like driving through DeSoto County on the way to Central Florida, I always think about it is truly like an Americana feel. Can you talk to us? I was on your website. I did see a little clip of your documentary, and I'm curious if you could talk a little bit about our vanishing Americana.
Wasn't that great? Yes, that was a PBS special, and we were so honored that they included us. Now, this reporter, you ladies would love his job. I swear he eats his way through Florida.
Oh,
he
that's
just,
my job.
every place
Dream
he
job.
goes. Yeah,
Yes.
I know. He finds these kitschy, kind of old, off the wall, out of the beaten path places, and he picked Arcadia, and he spotted a couple of restaurants that he went to and he enjoyed, and then he also enjoyed our old opera house, which is more than 100 years old, and it has been through a lot, but as we are strong and resilient coming back, and he likes us for our architecture. So we were thrilled that they included us in Vanishing Florida because we feel like that really captured the spirit of who we are.
How important has it been, like campaigns like Visit Florida, or the campaign that you did that was highlighted by Visit Florida, and also spotlights like this with a documentary? How important has that been since Hurricane Ian?
That I think that has been really key to helping us come back, in that people are seeing, first of all, we're open, because unfortunately, if you're sitting up in Massachusetts or some other place, you hear, oh, there was a hurricane in Florida. That means all of Florida's closed.
Right.
Nothing, yeah, you can't go to Florida. No, that's not it. And we do open up again. So, it was important in letting the world know, and then letting regionally know that we're here and we're open and we're back in business. Come on and see us and visit. And that has been quite instrumental in helping us rebound.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah.
If you can't help but notice the growth happening when you drive through Arcadia, I mean, there's construction and growth and roads, and I know it's like a temporary growing pain. However, I mean, it's just a sign of the times and what you guys are like headed towards. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Pain is a word that we try to avoid, but it is true, Amy. We do have a little bit of pain that Florida Department of Transportation, our friends at FDOT, are doing much needed road construction. And it's never fun. And it's never quick. So we are trying to embrace that and get through it. And so my coworker and I came up with this, we're Florida wild, that we're worth the wild to get through, to drive down State Road 70 and just, embrace the bump. It's sort of like getting a back adjustment. It's,
right?
That's well said.
Yeah. And it's not that large of an area.
You.
It's you go through like 3 intersections, 4, and then you're like, okay, that wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. So, it's worth the while. You go through that, a little bit of pain. It's going to be a great improvement because it just has to be done. So that has, affected some business. It always does.
Sure.
Anywhere. But we are seeing a little bit of a comeback. Downtown Arcadia is making strides. They've got a grant from AARP to do some signage, which will help. We are going to try, as the tourist department for the county, DeSoto County, we are trying to do this campaign. And whatever it takes to get the word out, being with you all, helps to get the word out that, hey, we're still open for business. Come and visit us. It's not that bad.
What would you say to somebody who, because I'm always surprised to hear how many people have lived here for a minute and haven't ventured out. What would you say to someone to, like, why should they come out to visit you guys, and where should they go? Do you have any favorite hotspots?
Great. Yes, come for that kind of that step back and that peaceful calm. But then also come for the rodeo, because our rodeo is fun.
It's so fun. I've been.
Yes.
It is fun.
You've been?
Yes, I've been.
That's awesome.
It is a show. They keep it going. They lots of fun things in between, and the people are great. It's a fabulous piece of Americana. So rodeo is coming up in October. October and March every year, ArcadiaRodeo.com, and you can find out tickets and all that. Very affordable, great family.
We've had
fun.
dignitaries and former, governors and whatever go to the rodeo. It's a hot spot. It's a place to be.
It is.
That's why I used to go to hit people up for an interview. I'm like, ooh, he's going to be there. Let's go to the rodeo.
Yes.
Smart.
Yeah, they can't escape. So
Yeah, that's right.
It's very, very good. Come for rodeo. Come to see the Peace River and go kayaking or take an airboat ride. You don't have to do anything. Just sit back and look at the wonders. If you like antiques, boutiques, downtown Arcadia has plenty of them, and cute little restaurants that will fill your belly, as they say, and lots of good sweet tea.
I love sweet tea.
You had me at sweet tea.
It's the only way to drink tea.
Yeah, it really is. Who wants on sweet tea?
Right.
0 people.
Right.
Ever.
So come, actually the best sweet tea is at Lucky's, which is a tire store.
Really?
Yes. Go to Lucky's they are known for their sweet tea.
Right. Like, do you buy it?
You buy it at
You're
Lucky's.
like, what's up, Lucky? I don't need a tire. I want some
I
sweet
just-
tea.
No problem.
I got to go to Lucky's
fire.
now.
Yeah.
He's bottling it. They're bottling it.
I
and just serving-
don't know how they do it. It's magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Those
All right.
questions,
We
come
might,
on.
we might have to send our DeSoto County community correspondent to go check out Lucky's
Yes.
sweet tea.
Yeah,
Sounds like
yeah.
a story to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it.
After you tear your tires up and getting there, then
Yeah,
it's fine.
fine.
We'll take care of you. No
It's
worries.
part of living in Florida, right? The growth, the construction, it's something we all have to deal with at some point. But I agree with you. It's just such a little gem and a step back in time. So if you've never been, or even if you have been, I think it's important, especially as you guys are going through, this growth, to patronize those businesses. Stop by, go to a festival, go take an airboat ride. And we're just so grateful that you joined us this morning.
Thank you. What a blast.
You are
fun.
awesome. Yes,
Well,
and also
thank
your
you.
nail polish, I just want to say, looks really good.
Thank you. That feels good. And goodies for y'all. Oh, I have to show you binoculars. Take these to the rodeo
Stop.
so you can see. Yeah.
Stop.
Yes.
I might have to take Shari to the rodeo. It is really
You do.
fun.
I have
Yeah, you
never
just
been to the
have your
rodeo.
little
It's really
goodies.
fun.
Yeah.
It is
There you
fun.
go.
Hi, peekaboo. Don't look at me with those. A lot of makeup on this face. Anyway.
Oh my God, the concealer is crazy.
Hi, how are my pores?
Just kidding, they look good.
Okay, good. Well, thank you, Sandra.
You're
and
welcome.
thank you guys for joining us. We are here Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 10 on fox4now.com. We stream on Facebook, on YouTube, and for the rest of the hour or so, 35 minutes or so, we're going to check out the news of the day through the eyes of our community correspondents.
Have a good day, Southwest Florida.